versus Koizumi.
One grinding session later because of...
Was there a whack in that?
That was a duck quack noise. I just really like sticking that in videos.
Oh, earthquake.
I thought...
Welcome to
That
Pokemon
knuckles?
League, Laura. How do you know my name? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will.
Hey, it's me!
I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option.
Alright, let's fucking fight this person.
Alright, so this first guy, his name is Will. And he is a psychic type user.
When I played through Silver version,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go by Will. I went by my middle name at the time.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I knew that actually.
And so I actually didn't notice, like, the similarity of names until, like, high school. When I played through, Soul Silver.
But didn't you start calling yourself Will in elementary school?
Yeah, but I didn't play Silver again
Oh,
until high
okay.
school. Because remember, I played through the first 3 generations on my laptop.
That's interesting. I didn't know you went by your middle name for a bit.
I did. It was until 2nd grade. Like, it was not very much time.
Why
Was
did
that
you
like
do
your
that?
choice?
Was it
My dad and I have the same name.
Oh, understandable.
Alright, one thing I wanted to say to Carrie is, this guy is a psychic type user named Will, but in the Japanese version, his name is Itsuki.
Oh.
He is a psychic type Pokemon user named Itsuki.
Oh my gosh. Coincidence.
Haruhi didn't exist yet.
That's hilarious. I mean, it's a pretty common name though, isn't it?
I don't know how common it is, but that is a nice little coincidence.
It really is.
So, I have a discussion to bring up. That isn't food.
Yay!
You'll be surprised. It's not food. Am I the only person that read the text on the blue snowball microphone as BHIE?
No,
I didn't.
I did.
I can see.
I like knew that it was.
why
I
you
knew
did
that it
that.
said blue. But the first time I looked at it, I was like, B?
I didn't look at it like that until you told me about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as
Now
soon
I'm
as you mentioned
angry.
it though, I see it.
I have very much anger.
It's not like this kind of illusion isn't as strong as looking at the Disney logo like a backwards G.
Oh yeah, Jiznep.
Just
That's the meme.
said jizz.
Gabe!
That's the namesake of jazz.
no. The thing is the Y. I
Wait.
always read that as a Y, but it's just the D. It looked. In fact, no. I didn't even think it looked like a backwards G. I didn't know what it looked like. It just looked like a symbol to me. Kind of reminded me of a treble clef for some reason too.
You know what? Yeah, no. Well, I like didn't know that it said Disney. I did know that it represented Disney, and so when I
Yeah,
saw
I
it,
did
I'm like,
too.
oh, Disney.
Yeah,
but
me
like
too.
I didn't realize. I mean, it wasn't like last week that I realized it. I think I figured it out like
I want to say
in 5th grade.
I want to say either late middle school or early high school.
Yeah. Although, like, I stopped really watching Disney movies in like LA elementary school.
You see,
Like,
I was
don't-
in a similar-
I saw like 2 in middle school.
You see, I was in a similar boat, and in the case of when I really realized that it actually looked like that, it was it wasn't just like I got older and just suddenly noticed it. It was like, okay, I am going to look at this logo and see it look like the letter D,
Oh,
and then I finally did, and I'm like, yay, I did it!
nice. Yeah. Also, middle school is around the time that I stopped really liking like watching movies, just like in general.
Mm-hmm.
And
You see,
so
I'm-
it was like,
Again, I'm in a similar
you wanna
boat.
fight, Gabe?
Yeah.
I'm in a similar boat there, but in my case, it's just because like it feels like a massive undertaking to just like sit down and watch a movie. Which is weird because I'll marathon a 24-episode anime on the drop of a hat, but...
It's easy peasy though, because you can stop any time in 20-minute intervals.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably it.
Because it's like,
But I mean, like, 3 episodes feels like it goes by faster than an hour-and-a-half movie.
I don't know. It's like, before this session, I was playing Guild Wars, and I was doing a jumping puzzle. And I was doing the longest jumping puzzle, or at least I think it's the longest. I'm not actually sure. And it takes like 20 minutes to do.
Wow.
If you mess up a bunch, which I did. It's like if I were to do like a dungeon, like a lower level dungeon that also takes 20 minutes, it would feel like more of an undertaking because I can't stop the dungeon midway through. I can stop the jumping puzzle. I mean, I can't just like stop in the middle of a tightrope walk and log off because I think I think the game actually respawns you like on the ground below it, and so you'll lose your progress. But like I can stop it almost anywhere and be fine. And so I think it's just like not like having a chance to stop makes it feel more intense than it actually is. In other news, this is the first recording session we've done where I've had my new computer.
Oh, dude, way to go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
It's
so
nice, dude.
cool.
I can see these YouTube videos in the exact same quality as before because that's, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it's only natural. You know, I think, I mean, I didn't record these videos in 1080p, but I fucking rendered them in it.
Well, there's no reason to record them in 1080p. Like, what... The game's not even in 1080p.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually not possible.
You'll just have
how-
really crisp white space.
But
I
no,
how
it's like the
shell looks
Dazzle-
like
the
it's on
Dazzle-
Slowbro's tail.
The
It is.
Dazzle does take away from the quality of the video a little bit, and causes everything to look fuzzy. And I want to get a better I want to get a better capture device for anything involving the red, white, and yellow cables, but I don't know which one to look for.
I've considered getting a Switch capture device for Mario Kart.
Okay, that case you get a hot pog. Like,
A Hot Pog?
yes, Will, a
Hot
hot
Pog?
pog. No, a hot pog. It's
Hot Pocket. I looked up Hot Pog. Oh wait,
hot pog. Hot pog HD PVR is what it's actually called.
Hot Pog HD
Not
PVR?
hot, not hot pog. It's spelled H-A-U P-P A-U-G-E.
Oh, A-U-G-E.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I looked
expensive,
up-
though.
I looked up Hot Pog, like P-O-G.
Yeah, I told you
and
not
it
to
was-
do that for a reason.
How much are they?
I think they are typically like about 100, maybe more.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I don't think they're above 200.
Oh yeah, you can get one for. Well, you can get one for like $400, but you can also
basically-
get one for not $400.
But basically, it's what I use for any game that I own through on an HD console. Or most of the time. When it's my best option, I want to say, like, for example, when we recorded Zelda 1, my cartridge was shot, and so I had two choices. Do I use the Zelda collection on the GameCube or the Wii U Virtual Console? They're exactly the same, so I went with the Wii U Virtual Console because there'd be, because the video would come out in better resolution. Although these days I can actually just record anything from the NES or SNES in HD. Well, almost anything, because the SNES and NES Classic Editions, the mini versions of the console with the pre-packed games, runs HDMI, albeit only on 720p, which allows me to record them in HD. And also the systems are very easy to mod and put more games on, so yeah. I think it's also worth noting that if I'm going to record something in HD these days, it is going to be in 720p and not 1080p, just because it's the only way I can get 60 FPS going.
Fair.
Oh yeah, so Carrie.
I
Yes.
can't believe it! Even though I was defeated, I won't change my
It's
course.
alright, well, 1 second.
I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Wow, he's got an optimistic look on his life.
So Carrie,
Yes.
you were like, I like how it looks like the shell is on the Slowpoke's tail,
Yeah.
and
It
it
is.
is.
It is.
So the way that Pokemon evolves is a cloister
Shelter.
shelter. A shelter comes and bites it on the tail,
Oh.
And then it just
and then
evolves.
they Dragon Ball Z fuse, and then they
Oh
become.
my
a Pokemon.
gosh.
This is just in the anime, I'd like
That's
to point
so
out.
strange.
Yeah, also Shelter dies.
This is just in the anime.
Wow.
Yeah, in the games you don't need to get a shelter to make it evolve. It just
It just evolves.
it evolves by level.
I don't know. I never bothered to catch a Slowpoke.
Slow King.
More like slow ding. I shouldn't talk.
I know, I was trying to figure out what you meant. Wow, that gate ominously closed behind you. Oh, evil person.
Well, this guy was a gym leader.
Koga. Wait. Koga.
Hmm.
Is he in the first Pokemon?
Yeah, he's the gym leader in the first gen.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you go and fight the Gen 1 gym leaders, I think it's his daughter
Oh, dude.
that runs the gym.
The poison guy, yeah?
Yeah, he is.
Koga, he was a gym leader in Gen 1, and now he's Elite 4.
He's a
Everyone, we
ninja.
just talked
Whoa,
about-
look
we
at
just
that
talked
spider.
Evan, we just talked about this.
Hold on. Let me just wait a second. Hear me out. No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they did. You just did.
No, they didn't. I don't make the
Always.
rules. They just didn't. They didn't.
I like Ariados. Probably just because of that one Pokemon movie.
Which
Oh
one?
yeah, where she's like, Ariados! I don't, that's you. I just...
What? No. Which movie first?
Pokemon Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that
the,
took place in Italy.
the Latios and Latios one. Yeah.
I just, after I said that, I realized. After I said that, I realized how fucking dumb that was. to
What does
say.
Ariados do in that movie?
Well, no. What are the? Is it somebody from Team Rocket uses
No,
it?
it's the sisters, right?
Yeah, it's Annie and Oakley.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not Rocket, are they?
No, I
No.
don't think so. I think they're just
No.
clones.
They're just
The only
fucking
rockets in that
renegades.
movie are Jesse and James and Meowth, aren't they?
Oh yeah, but Jesse knows them because
Yeah.
they're outlaws. They one of them uses an Ariados, and she does say Ariados, but like everyone does that with every name of all their Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like Ash does say like Pikachu.
Yeah. I don't.
The thing is, too, what I really liked about Ariados in that movie is like, this is gonna sound really dumb, but
I'm
like,
ready.
there's some like attention detail shit that I really pop off for, and like, he just moved like a spider in the sense that like, it was kind of like erratic and like, really just like
Well animated.
rapid move, like a wolf spider. and
Ah,
you're just like,
okay.
I'm going to fucking stomp on you, and he's like, I'm literally your size. I'm like, okay, spider.
All right.
No.
Do you remember the Pokemon movie where Officer Jenny called Growlithe Arcanine?
I do.
Yeah.
Arcanine, use flamethrower, and you're like, that's a Growlithe.
It's a Growlithe.
Did you
Dude,
special-
what if the Growlithe actually? All right, fan theory.
The Growlithe was
Oh.
just nicknamed Arcanine.
No, the Growlithe had confidence issues, and
Oh.
was as a result not performing well in battle. So she started calling him Arcanine, so that he's like, wow, I'm like the equivalent of an Arcanine. I like feel more confident, and so then he like would perform better in battle.
Wow.
Some Pokemon psychology there. Some pokology.
Actually, wouldn't mind
Pokology.
having a
That
dog
muck
go
is reaching
off.
out. He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna muck on you.
Oh, Gabe.
Do you have to make a comment like that every time Muck is on screen?
Consistently.
My favorite line to come out of a Pokemon movie, and it's crazy that this is in here because this is 4 kids we're talking about. But it's just like, it cuts to a scene where like these people are just like telling like a joke or something, and it's like, I said no, but I have Krabbies, and they all start laughing. They all start laughing, and then at the very end you just hear this one guy go, Krabbies.
The fucking voice actor's like.
I love Krabby. The
Krabbies.
noise he makes is
Dude,
so-
I'm gonna start
it's
I'm
so
gonna start
funny.
saying that. Like when people like walk into the room, I'm just gonna like pretend like I'm saying a joke. It's like how, you know, in high school I used to be like, and that's how I lost my medical license.
Yeah, I
And
did
then
that
people
too.
Are like, you're a high school student, you don't have a medical license, and I'm like, stop, I'm role playing.
Stop it, rolling.
Stop! You're ruining.
Guys,
You're
I'm
ruining my LARP.
RPing!
Ruining my immersion.
Honestly, dude, every day I role play as a male.
Every day I roleplay as myself.
I'm actually a moth.
Implying that you're actually not yourself.
Yeah. Well, Evan and I are mods.
Every day
know.
I
Oh.
roll.
Well, what's the original?
Mothra.
Mothra.
Godzilla.
No, Mothra.
Morph
Did you
Moth
not
from
fucking
Mega Man
listen to what I
X2.
just said?
Killer Moth from Teen Titans.
What? You killed him.
So apparently,
That was,
like,
random.
watch
Wow.
this be, like, outdated by the time this part goes up. Although we're not too far ahead of the upload schedule. But,
Are you
apparently
gonna
the end of the
spoil
Teen Titans Go movie
Don't
actually had a...
Ah!
I'm talking about a damn post-credit scene, okay? And it's just like...
spoilers for whoever wants to see the Teen Titans Go movie.
I'm
dude,
hearing
if-
it's actually
if
not
it-
that bad.
If it's
Yes,
been
it's
out
good.
for 10 seconds and you haven't already seen it in time, then like the spoilers are all forfeit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's like, apparently the movie actually isn't that bad, though, from what I'm hearing. Like, the writers actually tried for it.
I went and saw it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, but like the post-credit scene apparently teased an Teen Titans Season 6 for like the original show.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean,
That'd be
like,
quite,
considering the
jumping.
note the series ended on, I actually wholly welcome that.
Yes. I kind of low-key, actually hardcore popped off in the theater. It was me and like 3 other people, so I literally didn't care. But yeah, I screeched, and they all, of course, they turned around to look, but I was like,
You were so emotional that you made your dick cry.
exactly, bro. She was weeping all the way home. I was like, fuck,
She?
She.
yeah. My dick's a she. It's not?
I I mean, to be fair, his penis doesn't have a penis.
Okay.
Yo,
that
what
made
the
me-
fuck?
but-
Hold on, that's got me way more
We've had this conversation.
But that also
before.
implies that it's sentient. This
No.
is the note we're ending this part on. I just want to.
No. We're gonna end it on something a little more family friendly and something for you to think about. A tricycle, right, is a unicycle with training wheels.
Can we kick Gabe out?
Yeah.